my name is Amita Satish, and I go to UT Austin. Go Longhorns. I study electrical and computer engineering, and I'm doubling in economics as well, and I have a minor in philosophy. I actually did the program in 2020, I believe, when we were like full on with COVID, and so obviously everything was online, and it was really, really well structured. The course was really well outlined, and also uh, we had sessions that were like that in which we had to like have our cameras on, our mics on, and we actually collaborated with other participants in the program as well as our instructors. And that was like a really, really cool experience just because like Zoom classes, everyone had their videos off, mics all muted. And so this is just a way where like we were able to meet people who had like-minded interests. And at the same time, we were able to learn something cool out of it in the summer. And so, in general, I worked on we first start the curriculum off learning about like linear regression, logistic regression, and then like neural networks, just some basic concepts that help you understand what artificial intelligence and machine learning are, because those are two very different things. And after that, we get to work on a project, and we get paired into a small group with a project leader or instructor. So for my project, I worked on disaster relief, where we were able to take data from Twitter and then be able to classify that using a couple different models. So like we use bag of words mainly, I believe, and then categorize our outputs to be able to say, oh, this person is in need of food, or this person is in need of electricity, and this is the area of their struggle. And so that was a really cool way to put all of our learnings together and like apply these concepts such as logistic regression that I thought was just very theoretical into something much more concrete through this project. In high school, I took AP Computer Science Principles in sophomore year, and I did this program right after my junior year. So I guess AP Computer Science Principles is my only computer science course officially prior to this. And honestly, that class was more code.org. So I don't really say that really impacted my decision to choose to do the AI Scholars Program. And the AI Scholars Program was just like very different. I'd say like normal programming where like you have to work on algorithms and data structures. It's just very, very different from AI related programming. And so I really enjoyed what I learned through this program. And like I just kind of think of AI as a different subset, and I don't really put them in the same bucket as like AP computer science. I actually interned at Citibank my junior year summer and senior year summer. And so after the AI Scholars Program, my senior year, I got the offer again at Citi for it under their AIML team. And that was just really cool because I got to see another huge application of this on like a big technology banking division. And so that was one obviously great experience to put on my resume. But at the same time, just a lot of learning, got to meet a lot of different people. And I got to meet some people who even graduated from UT at Citi. And so overall, I feel like those kind of starting experiences helped me apply to college, kind of synthesize my thoughts about why I wanted to go into electrical and computer engineering, why engineering really appealed to me. And then throughout the college application process itself, I kind of discovered that like the ECE program at UT combines both hardware and software concepts. And so they're one of the tracks that they offer is data science. And that, they cover a lot of ML concepts. And so they have a lot of really cool classes. So I decided to apply for that major. And I think that like a background and a really strong foundation that I got access to through the Inspirit AI program really did help me to come to really understand why I'm doing my major and what track I want to pursue in the future. Of course, I talked about City, and right after that, my following summer. So I'm a sophomore right now. So last summer, I guess 2023 summer, I interned at Tesla, and at Tesla, it wasn't really AI related, but it's still programming related, and anything computer sciencey, I would say like a lot of it rooted from my high school experiences. And one of the biggest high school experiences that I had with AI in general was through Inspirit AI. And so I would kind of say like that's kind of the foundation or the driving factor of what made me end up going in this route. But at Tesla, I was a manufacturing and controls automation development engineer. It's a long name, but I got to work on design on like the factory line for Cybertruck. So they have general assembly and like body shop. So I got to work on general assembly, and then I got to create a couple internal applications for the entire manufacturing organization. And so that was just a really cool project. They definitely do use a lot of similar to AI concepts, and so I feel like just like the framework or the way of thinking that is introduced from Inspire AI, just from any computer science course in general, really helps you be able to tackle these problems on just various different scales because you just see problems of different types as you go into industry. I think, the first thing is really understanding why you're choosing your major. And instead of just being like, oh, it's going to make me money in the future, I would rather just suggest that you seriously think about what you have worked on in the past that you really liked and what you think that college is going to be able to offer you as well, because it's a two-way deal. And then from there, just try to do passion projects, be able to just follow your dreams. I wouldn't say just like think of an education as just like a degree that leads you to a job. That's just a boring way. That is kind of what is established by society. And so I'd rather just say try to think of creating your own path. And so when you are applying to college, try to show those admission officers of that path that you currently envision, which can obviously always change. Mine changes like every minute, but what it is at that moment. And that just shows your uniqueness and your motivations. And I think that would help you stand out.